push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead.
Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Alabama quickly back to the line. They'll give it to him again. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first one. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Alabama!
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he's not going to take the touchback. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Hughes. Tripped up at the 25 after picking up 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Now on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. Trying to keep this drive alive. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. They're moving quickly after that big 4th down conversion. Clock will roll when the ball is set. Moore to the air. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Gets the back moving. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the first down. And the Ducks are in the hurry-up. To the air on first down. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Grab behind the line, it's Johnson. And the defense holds firm, no pickup at all on that play. Caught over the middle, it's Benson. They've got enough for the first down, and they're in the red zone at the 20. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He's dragged down to the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon!
And that was great execution on that drive. That is exactly what you needed. You took almost all of the time, and you cut into this lead. Now you're about to go into the half, get everybody excited, use that momentum to start the second half.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Defense backing up, trying to keep everything in front. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. Alabama ready to put a boot to it to start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Turning it on! And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Ducks just got that huge run. They'd love another explosive play. Motion from the wideout. Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a fourth down stop.
Love the coverage on defense there. Fourth down, they were ready for the pass. You saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play, and now their offense is coming on the field.
Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Alabama pushing the tempo. The give is to Miller. Got the first down and more. And gang tackling on this dude is a good idea. They needed it, but he still got the first down.
This is an offense that really relies on its running game on that second down call, giving it to the back, letting him find a way to go get a first.
The lone back's got it. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
They've softened them up with the run. Now to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Miller. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the first down marker was. I got to go get that first down. He did a nice job of it.
Back to throw, it's Simpson. Fires to the right. Got his man. And fired the completion there in the red zone and set up at the 13.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Offense getting set for first down. He's looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Hill. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal.
And when this quarterback is in a rhythm, this offense is really hard to stop. You've seen that on this drive. He's 3 for 3, but they're also running the ball well. Everything they're dialing up right now is working.
Trying to power it in. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense.
And down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical. And this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Calls his own number. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown tie!
I'll tell you what, I'm not picking a team unless I got a guy that can do something like this at the quarterback spot. I need an athlete. I need a little bit of mobility. It just dictates too much to the defense. QB runs in for 6.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Moore will throw. Got his man in the middle. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. So Alabama takes the lead into the quarter break. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. So the final period starts with a second down play. On the ground, it's Hughes. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. The Ducks want to move quickly. Wants to adjust the pattern. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Fires and picked off. Bringing it back. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
It doesn't get any better from the defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter. Everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Back to throw, it's Simpson. Caught behind the line, it's Cuevas.
Third down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out and get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. Fourth down now upcoming.
It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. After putting up the field goal, they're set to kick it away.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
A little wrinkle here as they go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. On the direct snap, it's Stewart. Finding an escape route. Got enough for the first down. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. On the snap, it's Stewart. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. On the move, it's Whittington. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Let's it fly. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. Got some room to run. He'll be stopped short of the 40, right at the 41, and this interception has given them a great opportunity. First play of the drive comes from the 41. Defense not showing press coverage. Looking for a man, it's Simpson. Quickly complete. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Up-tempo for the offense. Second down, they'll go to the air. Quarterback adapting. Throwing on the run. Hits him inside the 20, still going. He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18. They build their attack around those big plays, and they got one to give them a 1st and 10 in the red zone at the 18. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Pocket breaking down. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's back-to-back plays that are not good for this offense. I mean, you've got to protect your main man. Your quarterback has to be upright to make decisions, to make big plays. Sacked on first down and a quarterback hit on second down. Got to do a better job.
Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Unloads it left. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. All down at the 31-yard line, and that's where this offense will go to work.
I definitely am trying to be a little bit conservative. I can't be cautious, but I want to be a little bit conservative. Up 2 possessions. The clock is my friend. I got the football. The worst thing I can do is throw an interception, turn the football over, stop the clock, give them the ball.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line, warp speed for second down. Moore to the air. He wants a big play here late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Into the end zone for a touchdown, and here in the final minute, they still have a chance.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a 2-play drive. Just over 30 seconds to play. They'll line up for the onside kick, and they've got to get it to have a shot. Few anxious moments there, but the hands team true to its name as they make the grab and get the ball.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. It's 3rd down, and the line to gain is the 36. Pass to sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. They'll switch it up here and look to throw. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Man, as a quarterback, you got to be careful. He's lucky there. If you miss high throwing over the middle of the field, oftentimes that results in interception. So lucky that ball was incomplete.
Dropping back, it's Simpson. Pulls it in, it's Miller. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Games are created equal, but this one, man, what a ride. A matchup between a couple of ranked teams, and certainly it was a memorable one.
No doubt about it. I think there were a lot of eyeballs watching this game, not just fans of these two teams, but people maybe outside of conference affiliation looking in, because this is a ranked matchup. So when you get this win, this is huge in the eyes of the committee with respect to the college football playoff. This win just means more.
I was thinking the exact same thing. Like, for the college football playoff picture, how big is it to get a big win, a ranked win, who now you're probably...
squad from the SEC, the LSU Tigers, taking on the fourth-ranked team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Ducks will put total under to crank us up. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. They drag him down at the 22. He gambled for the big... out of the end zone and came up a little short. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Pulls and fires complete. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The quick passing game does several things. One, it doesn't let the pass rush get you. Those great defensive linemen, the ball's coming out so fast they can't get there. And then what else? It gets me ahead of the sticks. I don't have to worry about getting in long yardage and predictable situations.
The give to the tailback. Makes it past the marker. Turns it on in midfield. Flying out to the left. Inside the... And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive took no time at all. Couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Out of the gun to give to the back. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. The Ducks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Here's the handoff. Got enough for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10.
It really shows you his skills on that last run. I feel like today, if you're a running back at Oregon, you are expected to be explosive. You're not going to be a guy that goes in between the tackles and gains 3 yards, and that's okay. I feel like now to...
Oh, he's got some space. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Quarterback making adjustments. Moore will throw. He's got an open man. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. the Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Hughes. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Hughes. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Ducks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. From the red zone, looking for a man. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
How about the coverage by the defender on that throw? It was as if he knew where the ball was going to go. He practically ran the route for the wide receiver before swatting it away.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I think everybody thinks when you say middle of the field safety, that's an easy responsibility. There's a lot of field in the middle, okay? I got to cover a lot of space. He does an unbelievable job covering space, break it.
There he goes. He's inside the 40, the 20. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Coming out with it, it's Stewart. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. They'll try the run. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. The Ducks want to crank the tempo.
And nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
Snatches it on the right. Lots of room to run. The 20. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Fielded in the end zone. It's Thomas. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there.
Complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that. And the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Off the play fake. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Incomplete. Looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. Third down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
On fourth down, they're taking to the air. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. This offense has it with really good field position. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go to the ground. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on second down. He's got him still on his feet. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. And the Ducks will hustle for the line. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll try to pound their way in. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Looking to fire. Going for 6. To the end zone, and it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Drives the back and leaves it on the option. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Looking to throw, it's Nussmeier. It's complete to the right.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Rides the back and leaves it. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Pulls it in down the sideline. And he picks up a huge chunk of yards on that play before he's finally hauled down.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
Makes the grab. It's Anderson. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. Bears the pressure. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play.
And the defense has given up some plays, some passing yards on this drive. You want to stop that? Nice job rushing the quarterback, making him feel a little bit of pressure and getting him on the ground and now getting him behind the sticks.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's cut.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback, give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Right down the boulevard, it's good. And that will extend their lead even further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
He'll bring it out. It's Stewart. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Quarterback making checks. Moore to the air. Looking to take a shot. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Takes it the other way. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They've been outstanding here in this first half. Might as well try for the knockout punch, David.
Yeah, confidence has to be at an all-time high. Great first half. I'm going to get more, Palmer. I'm not scared with the lead when I got the football late.
Yeah, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You can see the quarterback's body language. He wants to go. He wants to go tempo. He wants to take shots. They're trying to light this scoreboard up.
To the air on second down. Hauls it in. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And man, the defense really needed to stop there. They needed to create some momentum, get the ball back to the offense before the half. But the offense does their job, and they continue to pile on, continue to create momentum. There's going to have to be some questions answered at half with this squad because it's been a struggle in the first half.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Stewart. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. A strike downfield. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Making side adjustments here. Moore will throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Under fire. He's got it. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the first down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the middle. That's reeled in. It's Moore. And a nice grab with a defender right on him, and he's down at the 20. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Touchdown, Oregon! Made the grab in the end zone for the score. Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they close the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Thomas. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. These corners backing off a bit. Gives it on the option. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half, maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. To the air, it's Nussmeier. Looking left. Got him downfield. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Here's a heat. Blasted as he lets it go. LSU will put foot to leather to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive. Just like they do at the start of the game, they've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's not...
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. The Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Might be changing the route. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. It's complete. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's first down at the 38. The Ducks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
This guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking notice. He's looking his way. Nice job there, throwing in time, getting it to him in space and allowing him to go to work. This is turning into a very nice statistical day for this wide receiver.
Moore to the air. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And the Ducks come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
Unlike the old school thinking, this is the area of the field that is really 4-down territory now. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. Trying to take it back. He's at the touchdown, LSU! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that.
And that's going to make the defensive coordinator happy, because he's just hoping his defense can get off the field there on 4th down. Just get a stop, get a tackle, bat the ball away. We're going to pick it off, and we're going to take it to the house. Great play.